Hello Capricorn, this is Gypsy Spirit here with you, ready to give you your tarot reading for the week of May 22nd through the 28th. And I've got a little string here. I usually do this where you see me, you actually see me and I do the reading. But I'm dealing with some Bell's palsy and my face is all crooked, upside down. And so we're just going to do it this way and go from there. But thank you for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get started. Let me just say also, this is a general reading. If you if this resonates with you, wonderful. Hang on to it. What does not resonate, toss it. Don't hang on to it. If you want your own personal private reading, you can get that, and I will talk about that later. But let's go ahead and get started, Capricorn. It looks to me like you have been through, you're placing some serious judgment on yourself here. I see that you are dealing with a lot of guilt and shame about something. It could be a relationship, could be something on a job. Because we have the Ace of Cups, I feel for many of you it's a relationship. So let's take a look at this. Not only are you judging yourself for the relationship, but we project how we feel about ourselves towards others. So there may be some unforgiveness and anger towards the other person. And that's a major card there. The Two of Wands, though, is telling me that it's like you're so overwhelmed with some emotions that it's hard for you to be able to bring in your spiritual, to look at this whole situation from the spiritual side. It's like you're seeing it from your point of view, from some of your past experiences, the pain that this person may have brought on to you. It's reminding you, it is reminding you of haunting you, so to speak, of some of your past experiences. And you're not able to, it's hard for you to be able to put that into perspective, where universe is trying to show you that there's something that needs to be changed. And you're not really sure what it is, because right now, all you can think about is the hurt and pain that this person put on you. So it's hard for you to have any forgiveness towards this person or for yourself. It always takes two to tango in a relationship. So the Ace of Cups is telling me that the next chapter of love in your life, it's not there right now. Right now, I just feel like for many of you Capricorn, just a lot of hurt and pain, feeling guilt and shame, maybe guilty that you let this person take advantage of you. For many of you, I talk to a lot of women sometimes, and that's always, a lot of times that's the case, where they saw it, they knew their partner was doing wrong by them, and they continue to let it happen. So for many of you, that could be what's going on. Let's take a look at some more cards. Yeah, you have the power. You have all the power to make all the changes you need. But you are right now, Capricorn, this is a week, and we're in retrograde too, so, but this is a week where you're just really stuck and trying to forgive yourself, trying to forgive others, and you're just not quite sure how to go about that. The Magician card is in reverse, and that's telling me that, you know what, it's like you're not confident or feel good enough to believe that you can make anything happen that you want to make happen. If you're looking for love to come into your life, you got to change your thinking around. Forgive the other person that hurt you, because when you do that, you free yourself. You free yourself, and you allow a new energy to come in, which is what I see here in the Tower card. It's like there's got to be a meltdown at some point in time so that you can get rid of that energy. that's been holding you down. There is a relationship coming for you, I believe, but you gotta, it's all about forgiveness. You know, forgiving yourself first. Then we got the Fool card in reverse. So I feel like for many of you, it's like if you were to get into another relationship, it would be very much like the one that you just got out of, or that are getting out of, because you haven't been able to figure out like why you keep having these same sort of relationships. And that's what the universe is trying to help you with. So as long as you are, you know, hanging on to the pain and being unforgiving towards yourself and the other person, you're hanging on to that energy, which all that does is it brings the same sort of person back into your life. May not be the same person, but another person that has a lot of the same problems, because what's happening is universe is trying to help you get past something. I hope many of you understand what I'm saying. That's why we got the Fool card here, because when it comes to love, you just keep running into the same problems over and over again. And it's like something's got to give, something's got to change. And the only one, honey, that can make the changes, baby, are you. You know, you got to flip this card around, you know, the Magician, because the magician, they can manifest, they have the power, the tools to make anything happen in their life that they want. And Capricorn, you've got everything you need to create this new energy within yourself that will attract the right person that you're supposed to be with. But as long as you're not forgiving yourself and letting go of your past, the past that's haunting you, you're going to continue to be in the same relationships. I always said, same guy, just different pair of pants. That's all. And you know, some of you might get a little pissy with me, think, well, she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Well, guess what? I've been there. I kept going into the same fucking relationships. And you get to a point, after relationship after relationship, many, many relationships, they all seem to turn out the same way. You have to ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing wrong? You know? What do I need to do? And so that's where this Two of Wands is coming in, because you haven't gotten to that point yet where you start saying, okay, what changes do I need to make within myself? Well, the first thing that you got to do, sweetheart, Capricorn, is you got to love yourself. And when I see the Ace of Cups in reverse like this, usually this would mean a relationship, but in this reading, honey, this is about you. Forgiving and loving yourself. And you got to do that so that you can, when you start doing that, your perspective about yourself and other people begin to change. And when that happens, then you start drawing in a new energy. And that's what's going to happen here. The Tower card. It's going to be a meltdown. You're going to have a meltdown, baby. Get ready. And although it's not time for you to start a new chapter in your life, but this card tells me that you are on your way. You know, a lot of healing needs to be taking place, and that's what's going on here. That's why we're in retro. That's why these cards are here for you. You're in retrograde, and there's a lot of healing, a lot of events from your past that are coming up, and the universe is trying to help you get through it, help you understand the lessons that you needed to learn. So I hope this helps, Capricorn. If you want your own personal reading, you can always go to my website and schedule a reading. You can find my website in the box below. If you like this reading and you would like to see more, please hit the subscribe button so that you will be notified every time I put something out. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week. I love you, Capricorn. Hang in there. You're going to be just fine.